Good morning, good morning. It is me, it's Nick the Booksmith, and welcome back to the channel of bookishness. So I have, this might be a long video, people. I have two big journals to share with you today. One, of course, is Annabel Lee, and then the other one is a commissioned Woodland Journal, and they are both spoken for. But good news is, excuse me, I am completing the custom work for the week, and I should be able to sneak something in for the Etsy store at the end of this week. So that's the plan, Stan. That is the plan. We are, this is Colorado, people. We are getting 6 inches of snow Thursday night into Friday morning. So today is the 17th. So from, yes, it is the third week of May and we are getting 6 inches of snow. I am slightly exasperated. My tomatoes are in the garden. I'm going to have to just go dig them up. Anyway, enough of my sob story. I'm over it. I am so over. I'm just over it. Okay, so which one should we go through first? A comes before W, I guess. So let's do Annabel Lee first. So Annabel Lee, I did it in this Royal Victorian purple. I don't know, something about it screamed. It was either going to be red or purple, and I thought it needed to be, I don't know, just purple screamed Victorian to me. So it's got the rounded spine with the ridges. It's got this beautiful raised flourish on the front. We've got all the beautiful tabs and binding sticking out. Just gorgeous, just lots of sewing. It's got the seam binder ribbon. So there's some special things in this journal. Frame. Okay. So this past weekend, excuse me, I was able to get down to Boulder, Colorado, sorry, which is about, I don't know, 35 minutes from me. And there is a gorgeous paper store there called Two Hands. And so Two Hands, if you're watching, hi guys, you're amazing. And they have some beautiful paper, guys, beautiful paper. And so they also have an online store. So I will link them down in the bottom as soon as I find their correct link. I'll put that down there. So I bought this hand marbled Italian paper. So this, man, I'm sorry guys. This is the real deal, my friends, and it is in this gorgeous, like an olive green with black and shimmery gold. Oh, so they had several different ones. I chose this one first, so you may see this in a few books. You know, I have enough to do a few books, so you may see this color in a few books until I'm done with this paper, and then I'll just go back. I'll just go back and I'll get more, no big deal. So anyway, real Italian marble paper, gorgeous. So I kind of went with kind of hints of green throughout the book and this beautiful, I would say the purple is more of an elderberry wine color. It's not like a purple. Anyway. So here is the matching locket, of course. The other one went in the Edgar book, and so the recipient can put whatever they'd like in there. Here, of course, is Annabel Lee. It's the entire poem in there. Here is some beautiful trim work. And this locket is just held on by this little garment pin, so easily removed and put elsewhere or whatever. But it had to go in here. So we got some really old sheet music. Throughout the book, there's going to be Poe quotes and poems and all throughout. So here are some book pages. Here's some more paper I got from Two Hands. Gorgeous, gorgeous paper. I got some Cavallini while I was there too. So there's some Cavallini in here. It's just a little, it's a little treat bag. And I'm sorry, I'm just so this morning, guys. There is another quote here. Here's a little pocket here on that side. Sorry, all the tails. Here is a page from that French textbook. Here is a pocket on this side with a journaling page all sewn on. Of course, some cheesecloth and another piece of ephemera on this pocket all sewn. From Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. I'll try to, man, I'll try to skip through some of the blanker pages because this is going to be a long video, people. Here's another, this is also from Cheryl. It's a printed envelope. It's cool. It's just cool. I need to do that. There are more journaling tag and, of course, another journaling page. Another quote here. Here's a tag all clipped onto this sewn page. Another pocket over here. Some ledger. See, I just broke into some other accent. Oh my goodness. There's another quote down there. Nice big envelope in the middle. Here is a pocket with a quote from Poe, and I thought it was beautiful. And then inside is a page from a Victorian ladies catalog. It's from the 1880s. The oldest book I have is from 1830, and I have not taken it apart yet. I just don't have the heart, I guess, to do it. This one was the cover had already been taken off and the binding was already loose. So I didn't feel so bad about taking this one apart. I believe it's from 1881. So I just kind of stuck that in there. I know it's a little after their time, but Annabel Lee, we're not even sure if she was a real person anyway. There is a pin here on this dirty muslin ruffle. A little file folder. This paper, it's a big, huge, like a notepad, and the pages are like 15 inches long, so I cut them in half so that they'll fit. I got these at Essentials, which is a lovely store in Fort Collins, Colorado, and they've got a, they just had some neat things, and so I had bought this big pad of paper to put in some of my journals. So you'll probably see a page in each of my journals until that pad of paper is gone. Oh, another quote there. Or is that a piece of a poem? No, it's a quote. It's a quote. Nice grunginess going on there. There's the other piece of that page, and with a quote down there. There's a pocket here with a little notebook and a little photograph. Just tuck that in there. Beautiful trim. Here is another page from the French textbook and another journaling tag with a little collage thingy down there. Collage thingy, you know, it's a technical term. For all you wondering what that was, another quote there. A little tuck spot here in this little die cut. Here is a big treat bag from Cavallini that I've slipped in there with another piece of ephemera, little letter. And then on the back there is this postcard and of course the book plate so that they can write what they'd like on there, and then the beautiful marble paper in the back. Can you guys see like the gold shimmer? Is it pretty? Can you see that? I can't tell from where I am. I'm sorry, guys. So, Annabel Lee in all her beautiful glory. Okay. Now this one is a Woodland Journal, and the recipient loves mushrooms of all kinds, which, I mean, if you think about it, if you've seen mushrooms in the forest, they are incredible. I mean, some of them, just the colors, and so it's got mushrooms in it and toadstools and foxes. There's a little deer charm here. So instead of doing all the fabric tabs, I did metal tabs and clips, and then these page tabs. And then there's all sorts on the side as well. But I did this one in a deep, deep pine green with the fern motif on the front. Just tried to make it like a super old naturalist's book. So I hope you like it. I hope you like that cover. I do. I really like the ferns. So let me get there. Okay. So in the inside, I used some Tim Holtz paper for the inside. Just kind of kept it pretty simple, and I put the definition for woodland down here. There is the definition for mushroom here with some mushrooms. This is that Edith Holden paper. And what's so great about the Edith Holden books is that she had drawn several types of mushrooms throughout her books. And I have both of her books. And so I was able to pick out those pages with the mushrooms on them and put them in here. And so I thought it was a nice addition. So here's a number clip with some little tags here, just hanging here. And yeah. Also, my husband and I, it was our wedding anniversary this past weekend, and we are not typical people. So we went hiking, and we went into the Poudre National Forest, and we hiked around. We were actually looking for moose antlers. We did not find antlers. However, we found the bones of a moose that had passed away in the creek. Gross, right? But no antlers. So a little bummed there. But what I did find was some, oh, pardon the cat. She's serenading. She's serenading you all. What I did find was some pieces of woodland things that I was able to make my own little naturalist plates out of. So these are skeletonized, well, nearly skeletonized aspen leaves. And then this is the Latin name and the date they were collected. Here is, so most of my images I got from either the Graphics Fairy. You can search on pixabay.com for like commercial use, like they don't care what you do with it. You can search for that. And also on Flickr, if you need to find an item, that's not always a good place to find it, but you can put the search for where they don't care if you use it, you know, in something that you're going to sell. So you can do that too. But most of it was just from the Graphics Fairy, because she has a lot of the old like naturalist plates. You know, she's got those all scanned in, and they're, you know, well over 100 years old. There are pages from a zoologist book that I put in, some little die cuts. There are poems and quotes about woodland things all the way through here, and also definitions. There's some stamping. Here's a big pocket with one of the pages from the Edith Holden book, and this is just ivy, but I thought it was, you know, beautiful. And then there is a poem about ivy on that side. Another little plate, a small plate of mushrooms there. A plate of mushrooms, that sounds fun. Here is owls, also from the Graphics Fairy, and I just put it in this little sewn pocket with a little tab at the end. Here is a photograph of some beautiful mushrooms. Got these off of, I think it was Pixabay where I found those. Some more here. There is a little pin hanging off this one. Here is a piece of a poem about hiking, not hiking, but it's about being in the woods, I guess. I'll just keep gesturing and maybe it'll come to me. Here is a page from a biology book about mushrooms, and so I just kind of put that in there. Another quote up there. Another beautiful plate here. Some stamping. Here is a little journaling page and a tag, and then a feather that we found, and I believe this is from a hawk, so I just kind of stuck that in there. There's a little clip, and this is all sewn. Also from the Graphics Fairy, just a beautiful woodland image. Some sewn pieces. The definition for tree. A metal page tab up here. Another sewn pocket here with an envelope. I just kind of tucked in there, and there's a little moth stamp on there. Some more, well, she calls them toadstools. They're mushrooms and toadstools here, and some wood fungus. More over here on this one. Here is a piece of very, very old bark that came off a ponderosa pine, and so I put that inside of this behind some wax paper and sewed it all on there, and with the specimen stamp up here. Told you this is going to be a long video. There's a bird stamp there. Another mushroom image. There's a little sewn pocket with some little goodies in there. And here is an envelope that I put in the middle. And there's a little red fox in there. So he just slides right in there. And you can put him elsewhere. And then down here is a quote about foxes. There is the definition for forest. There's a stamp. There is a little sewn vellum ruffle. Some more mushrooms on that page. Here's a piece of a poem about the woods, about trees, and it's actually, this is Poe. It was longer, but I picked a piece out of it. And some stamping. A little tree image. Here is a squirrel. A squirrel. Some stamping here. There's a metal tab. It says journal. Here is that little deer charm on this little fabric tab. Acorns. Here is a page. It's got an eagle image on it, a golden eagle image. And this is another page with the top of a toadstool there. Stamping. Another little red fox sleeping on a stump. And here is an old Irish proverb about foxes. This is a piece of paper that was, I had gotten at a thrift store or a estate sale or something. It was just it was in a box with a pad of paper, and it's got things written on it, but I thought, you know, whatever. Use it, use it. The little bird down there. Here is some mosses and lichen in there, and so I put the Latin name and the date and sewed it all together. There is a little mushroom species thing. I really need to learn what those things, I mean, they call them plates, but they're specimen. You know, it's been a long time since I've been in biology or zoology or ecology, all of those ologies. Here's a little notebook that I've just kind of clipped on here. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't eaten breakfast this morning, so my brain's a little foggy. I'm a little short for time, too, so I'm sorry if I feel like I'm rushing. Here is the definition for fox. Here's a little sewn pocket, and it's got just some random Latin names on here, and I just kind of slid that in here. Here is another beautiful photograph of some mushrooms. And then here is that page with the mushrooms on the back. And then I put a little book plate down there for her. So. Wow, these were jam-packed. I mean, like jam-packed, full of wow. It feels like they took me a long time. There's a lot going on in both of these journals and two totally different kinds of subjects. So, yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for, if you stuck with me, awesome. Thank you so much. The 20-minute long video so far. So, if you stuck with me, wow, you've got some fortitude. Hope you had your coffee this morning. That's a lot of Nick. 20 minutes is it's a lot of Nick. Can you see the bottom of my pajama pants? I hope not. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. I'm going to decide today how I'm going to cover my plants. Some of them I could bring in 6 inches of snow, and it's going to be heavy, wet, soppy snow. Not that really light, pretty. It's May. It is May. We are going on June. I am exasperated. I am exasperated. It's like my grapevine has baby grapes all over it. My blueberry bushes have blueberries on them. Ah! Okay, I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get out of my little pity party, and I'm going to be proactive about covering what I can cover, and you just roll with it. You just ride the wave, right? just ride the wave, people. Okay. Maybe drinking this weekend. Big, huge hugs to everybody. Big love to everybody. I hope you all are having a great day, no matter where you are in the world, whether it is morning, afternoon, or evening. And I will catch you all very soon. The next thing will be something for the Etsy store before I start on next week's stuff. So, yeah. Okay. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.